Hi Aries, thanks for joining me. This will be a general love reading for you guys from the 1st to... Somebody's quite anxious about this reading. Maybe if that's cross watches I'm picking up on, I don't know. I'm a bit nervous now. It's for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Don't worry too much if you don't know what your Moon, Rising or Venus sign is. Please check the description box below the video. All that information's in there for you. Just bear with me 2 seconds. Oh, that's better. Please remember that time's fluid, so this could have already happened, could be happening now, or could be happening sometime in the future. And also please remember that these are general love readings. They won't resonate with everyone out there. So take what resonates with you or for you and leave the rest. Okay, so what do we have for Aries, please? From the 1st to the 12th of July. Aries in love. What do they need to know? And highest messages only, please. Highest messages only. Decision for you guys. 2 of Swords. Which way to go? Which path to tread? Kind of like hanging around trying to make a decision. I think that you're just stuck in stasis. You're waiting for something to give you a sign. Where to move to, where to put your energy. So what else do we need to know for Aries, please? Aries in love. Aries in love. Ooh, okay, so which way to go? Ooh, away from a tower moment. Look at that. The tower moment is actually the decision whether or not to cut something. The Justice card here, balancing those scales, those Libra scales. The Justice card here, very definitively cutting away one choice in order for you to move forward towards something that you have shared something with. Somebody that you have shared something with, should I say. Prince of Swords, so dialogue here is very swift, but you are expecting a challenge. But I do feel that you are cutting something, deciding to cut something in order to have a brand new start at life. Look at that, the Ace of Swords. But it is with somebody I feel that you've shared something with. And look at that, the Eight of Pentacles, trying to work really hard on your current situation in order to have a brand new start at love, at life itself almost. Okay, anything else for Aries, please? Anything else? Very considered cards tonight for some reason. Anything else for Aries? But the decision is weighs heavy. Look at that, the Lord card here. So it is a situation that you are cutting in order to have a brand new start at love. It's a decision, perhaps it's a decision between 2 people, perhaps it's a realization that your heart lies somewhere else. We'll have a look at the rest of the cards, but the Lord card here sets healthy boundaries. It's almost like that internal dialogue with yourself, the Tower moment, the decision there, the Lord card, setting healthy boundaries and cutting a situation in order to have a brand new start at love. And look at that, a brand new start at love. You want a brand new beginning. A brand new beginning. Which is beautiful. With who though? With somebody that you have no communication with. The Fool card here, you're just ready to leave this behind and just follow your heart. The Queen of Wands, moving your energy in a completely different direction, trailblazing away from this situation here, so cutting away the past almost and coming out brand shiny new. Queen of Wands, it does say to me that you want to open up you want to offer your heart to someone that you truly, truly love. The Ace of Swords here. So the Queen of Wands, moving your energy forward very confidently. And the Five of Wands here, away from this confusing energy here with the Two of Swords. It's a lot of busy kind of like energy. Do I do it? Do I not? Do I do it? Do I not? Yeah. You're just waiting for that Tower moment to come in to kind of like give you the nod in which direction to go in. But you are cutting something in order to have a brand new start, a brand new confident start with somebody that you do find very attractive with the Queen of Wands there. And look at that. Could very well be an Aquarius, doesn't have to be, but you do find there is a strong soul connection between both of you. You feel divinely guided to do this, to cut this one here, and just to take that fool's journey and push your energy towards this person here to create this brand new beginning with that tiny dialogue, which is tiny in its essence. And the star card here, it's written in the stars, divinely guided. It's almost like a soulmate connection. And the Queen of Pentacles here, making that very definitive decision to re-spark this connection, re-spark communication with them. You're saying to them, I've made my decision now, I choose you, and don't worry about any challenges that are in the way. We can work through them. I'm here to stay. I want to nurture this connection. I want a brand new beginning with you. Wow. Okay. Anything else? Anything else for Aries, please? So it is, yeah, Ten of Swords, being stabbed in the back by some situation here. Sometimes like you stabbed yourself in the back. Perhaps it was a choice between two people, that Two of Swords. You had choices and you chose the wrong one. Okay, and what else do we need to know? So yeah, trying to cook up this gorgeous potion of masculine and feminine energies in order to bring about equilibrium and balance into the situation. Queen of Cups, you do adore this person. You want to be able to say to them, you are my divine counterpart. You are my soulmate. This is what I want. I choose you. I choose you, whoever you are. But it's having that confidence to just go for it, just to spark a dialogue and send communication out and just see where the chips fall. Away from stagnation, the Four of Swords here, just waiting around. So I think that waiting period is coming to a head now. It's kind of like, let's just do it. Let's do it. Let's just create a dialogue. And look at that. King of Swords very confidently coming in and speaking a truth with confidence. Although he comes across as a little bit cold, okay, what are we doing? We're cooking up this gorgeous balance of masculine and feminine energies. These are declaration cards. Queen of Pentacles, I'm here to stay. Queen of Cups, I love you. You are my divine counterpart. King of Swords, this is the goddamn truth. I find you inordinately attractive and I would like a brand new start with you. Look at all that. And that's all from this dialogue here, that you're expecting resistance with. You're expecting this person not to be on the same page as you and not to be interested. So you are gorgeously getting yourself into all these energies in order to come towards them, even in a tiny dialogue. Wow, they must mean a lot to you. So I do feel that there's a strong soul connection here. And like Three of Wands, I think that you've been waiting around for them, or you've been waiting for a sign in which direction to push your energy in the Three of Wands, but you've been waiting around for some time, I feel. And it's kind of like signs and synchronicities. What do? You're waiting for a sign to come towards this person. But look at that, the Ten of Wands. It has been a burden. This situation's a burden, but it's also a burden trying to keep hold of this person in your heart and mind, and also not spill the beans to them. That you do consider them to be a soulmate energy. That they are your soulmates. You expecting them to just reject you. But now you're at like times of the essence. I need to do something about this. I haven't spoken to them in a while. So the Princess of Swords here, Prince of Swords, very swiftly moving in, but your use of language is very eloquent in order to bring about balance and equilibrium into this situation. It's bridge building between you and your soulmate. Beautiful. In order to get forward movement, in order for you to be able to declare how you feel about them and what this person means to you, more importantly. So what else do we need to know? Oh, crumbs. What else do we need to know? Highest messages only for Aries. For Aries in love. Yeah, look at that. Five of Swords. So whatever happened between both of you in the first instance, there is history here because of this energy here. The Prince of Swords, you're expecting resistance. With the Queen of Pentacles, it says we can work through anything. So you have shared something, but I feel that both of you just left it and didn't put the effort into the situation. And it feels quite scary. I think both of you got scared. It's not just you. And perhaps the scary part was actually discovering that they are your soulmate. And look at that. Cup of apology. Prince of Cups. Accept my cup of friendliness. Please don't give me any resistance. Because I do consider you to be a soulmate energy. And look at that. I see you as a 10 of Pentacles, and that's what I want from life. I want something that's very stable, want a brand new beginning, something that's very fruitful, has a lot of firm foundations. And also, you see family there as well. So you do consider this person to be trustworthy. And look at that Strength card, releasing harsh judgments, kindness and compassion, not only for yourself, releasing this past energy here, it's doubt. And I feel it's a lot to do with confidence, having confidence in yourself. Why would this person be interested in me? Like, too many choices, 3 of Cups, too many people in this situation. And the Princess of Cups here, accept my cup of friendliness. And that's an apology there for not choosing them in the first instance, or putting your energy into something that isn't a soulmate connection. Because I feel that this other person recognises your soul too. So the Strength card here, release harsh judgments, kindness and compassion, not only to yourself but to this person here, because obviously it's broken down, so neither of you went back to water these seas to bring it into fruition. Okay, so you've got to, you know, there's 2 people in this situation. It's not just you, Aries, it's someone else. So you need to be a little bit more kinder to yourself. So the 8 of Swords, getting out of a very stuck situation. And the moons come in to highlight the fact that this is your soulmate, and you're recognizing that now. What's the fear that holds you back? The fear of rejection. Rejection from your soulmate? Look at that. How many aces? The only other sign that had these many aces on the board, I think, was Aquarius is reading this week. So we've got the Ace of Cups, so it is a truthful new beginning. The Ace of Cups here, it's your cup of love. It's a brand new love situation. It's a brand new passionate start at love and life itself. Beautiful. And look at that, the High Priest. So you have been making incremental changes on a routine basis in your 3D setting. And with this soulmate card here, it's almost like you, if you do consider them to be a soulmate, perhaps you have conversations with them on the astral realm and not actually in reality. But I feel that you know what you mean to each other. It's just you need to make a change in your 3D setting in order to bring this into fruition on in this realm that we live in, this very 3D situation. So a High Priest here, you're making incremental changes on a routine basis in order to create the life that you want, in order to move away from a situation that no longer serves you, in order to go towards this person here. And the Magician, like, oh, you've been sending out signs and synchronicities. I feel that you do actually speak to this person on the astral realm. You're routinely speaking to them. You're also manifesting them in. So you're sending out your energy towards them. You've never given up on this situation. They're in your heart and mind. So you're sending out all these signs and synchronicities, and perhaps your soulmate is picking up on those and sending you signs and synchronicities too, to give you the green light to start that dialogue. And look at that Serenos energy. Wow, very, very, very powerful energies here, Aries. Okay, so please be careful. So sheer willpower and determination, the spirit within you to make a change on your 3D setting. You're weaving that strength of character to make these changes on a very routine basis, and you're also manifesting routinely. So you're thinking about this person in a very routine way. You're calling this person in, so you will be seeing signs and synchronicities abound related to this person. So it could be, I don't know, a certain genre of music, it could be their name, it could be a doppelganger, it could be anything that reminds you. I think you're manifesting each other in, you're manifesting them, they're manifesting you, so they're going to see signs, they're going to see people that remind them of you. So it's kind of like the universe is bringing you both together. It's not just you. And look at that. Oh my God, no way. I was going to go, no way, dude. Shows how old I am now. No way, dude. Look at that. Ace of Wands, passionate new start, a new situation. A new offering your heart, the truth of the situation, and a very solid commitment to your future with this soulmate energy. You've made that commitment now. You want it. You want it like it was yesterday. You want to be able to offer them all of this, which is beautiful. That very stable, firm foundations that are very prosperous. So you are trying to make changes in your 3D setting in order to kind of like something material to springboard from, so your future is secure. So no wonder you're manifesting this person in. You want it to be secure. You want a very committed relationship moving forward. Wow, I've never seen that. That is beautiful. 4 aces on the board there. You're manifesting like Billy-O. So yeah. Okay, so what else do we need to know? What else do we need to know for Aries, please? Aries in love. You do feel divinely guided towards this person. It'd be interesting to see if they feel the same way. And we'll see what cards that they get for their reading. But look at that. So communication-wise, it's death to old ways, death to a situation. It's death towards being indecisive, I feel. And look at that. Not being able to look at this person. 4 of Cups, they're there on the lead, not being able to interact with them because you feel that you're going to get rejected. You are going to get rejected. So what do? So when you send this communication out, where are we? Oh, crumbs. So it is a fool's journey. So you're just going for it. You're just going to go, well, sod it. I'm just going to see where the chips fall. If it falls on deaf ears, that's fine. I can just box it off. But it's that what if. It's that kind of, I don't know if they feel the same about me. What do I do? So it's a long time coming. It has been a long time coming. The Prince of Pentacles. You're telling this person that you do find them a little bit attractive. A lot attractive, but it's your use of winky faces, kind of like flirtatious language there. Princess of Cups and the Prince of Cups are, accept my cup of apology, accept my cup of friendship, but you are, like I said, suited and booted, waiting for rejection. And the fear for you is just being egg on the face, I feel. Coming towards this person and this person going, what are you doing at my door, kind of attitude. But at least you would know then whether or not that this is your soulmate. Your soulmate's not going to do that now, are they? Well, I wouldn't have thought so. So yeah, it's somebody from the past you have shared something with, and that level of euphoria, you want to feel it back in 2021. You're ready for it now. You're open and receptive to it. But you have been manifesting this situation. How intriguing. Okay, so what else do we need to know? Anything else that we need to know for Aries, please? Anything else? Anything else for Aries? 4 aces on the board. I was going to sing it in a really silly style then. Double manifestation. Look at that. Been daydreaming about this person. I feel that you do actually speak to them on the astral realm. 7 of Cups. Daydreaming about the situation. So potent, these energies at the moment. So please be careful where you're pushing your energies, and please do it if you are doing it to try and get somebody to notice you, which is kind of like being a bit naughty, really. I think just be really careful about pushing your energy out, because you don't want to knock the socks off the other person. So do it in a very routine way. Okay, I've had energy pushed towards me, and it's blown my socks off. It really has. I'm like, wow, it's come in waves, and I'm like, what the hell is all that about? And also manifestation as well. I've been seeing signs and synchronicities and all kinds of stuff, and it was a bit like, oh, if I actually reach out to this person, it feels a little bit aggressive. It feels a bit, all over the place. The energy was just a bit like, oh, here today, gone tomorrow type of thing. So I think, you just have to be careful where you're pushing your energy, okay? Because if you come over as being inconsistent with it, then it's going to turn the other person off no end, okay? Who wants to interact with something that's inconsistent? Nobody wants that, do they? Especially with matters of the heart. So okay, I'm going to have a look and see how the other person feels about you. Okay, so how does the other person feel about Aries, the one that they consider to be a soulmate? How does this person feel about Aries? And the highest messages only, please. Ooh, okay. So, ooh, they've never given up on the situation. I feel that that's why you feel the pull towards them, and perhaps they are manifesting you in as well. But they've never given up on this situation. You're still on their mind. You're still in their heart. Don't give up. Protect that which you've created. Have courage and believe in yourself. They've a bit of a doubting Thomas as well. And I feel that that kind of doubt is in both of your minds. But look at that, the release card here. Perhaps they are releasing a situation in order to come towards you. The end of a phase or situation. But I feel that when you send that communication out, that fallow period is over. And they are of the mindset of going, yeah, look at that, things are getting better now. There's no doubt in their mind. The end of a difficult situation, embrace the change, expect things to get better now. Recovering from an addiction. So the addiction for them, I feel, is just wondering whether or not you're going to come back in and speak to them again. Wow, and look at that. So when you start exchanging messages, a whole new cycle rebirths itself. It's a whole new universe between you and this person. Look at that. They're very confident about the future. They're confident about them not giving up on this situation. News of an exciting new endeavour. Use your originality and ingenuity. So they are very confident, popping with energy, popping with passion, popping with forward movement. Wow. Yeah, and the Two of Earths. Look at that. So I feel that when they do think about you, they get a little bit of an instability within themselves. They're going to have to release that way of thinking and just approach this as a little playful. This Page of Fire, they need to be in this kind of energy, just being very free, very poppy energy, very flirtatious, very silly energy, I feel. And the King of Earth, speak your mind with confidence. So they want to declare to you how they feel about you, and that they've never given up on this situation, never given up on you coming back in and just speaking to them. Okay, so yeah, the Empress card. They want to nurture this connection, lavish abundance, give birth to your dreams, nurture yourself and others. And the Moon card here, important psychic insight. So I feel that you do have a very strong bond between you both. Events behind the scenes, release fears that hold you back. So they know that there's been a lot going on, not only in your realm, but I feel in this person's as well. And they do want to offer you a brand new passionate situation, an exciting new opportunity. Aries has come back in, chucks away. 8 of Water, look at that. A desire to move on, the search for something more meaningful with you, Aries, spiritual and emotional growth, because of that soul connection that you share with each other. They are going to get some resistance. So the 7 of Fire, defend your beliefs and decisions, stand your ground, choose your battles wisely. So I feel that when you do come back in, Aries, or spark that tiny dialogue, something happens as a chain reaction in their life here. So they are just going to have to be very statement based and say, no, this is what I want for the future. I want a brand new start with Aries. Okay, so they're just going to have to be very statement based, whoever this person is. And the Three of Water, they want to celebrate with you, want to celebrate coming back together with you. The Eight of Water, moving on from this spiritual transformation and emotional growth. So perhaps it was down to divine timing because both of you needed to learn lessons in order to come back together. There's a huge transformation for both of you, wanting to put the time and effort into this now. And look at this page of fire. So it is passionate, popping energy here, but it is slow. They want to get to know you, so these messages are consistent, they have good grounding. And look at that page of water. So this person here is almost like mirroring you, Aries. Page of Water, a new person enters your life, a relationship begins a new phase, heightened psychic abilities. So I feel that there is a strong soul connection and they're just waiting for you to come back in and spark it into existence again. The Knight of Fire. They get so fired up, they're so passionate about you as well. A sudden event that needs immediate attention. Time is of the essence. Think things very carefully. So they're of the mindset of, do I really, is this going to happen? Are we going to be together? I've never given up on this situation. I want a brand new passionate start with them, but is it going to happen this time? The Knight of Fire, they're moving their passionate energy towards you, and look at that, they want this wheel to turn with this communication. A time of positive change, a situation suddenly moves forward and fortune is on your side. So you're both speaking to each other now, so things start to bud and blossom, and a new phase, this situation, this communication starts a completely new phase for you guys. And look at that, this person is so passionate about you. Four of Fire, contentment, peace and abundance, a happy home life, successful completion of a project, both of you coming back together again and speaking. And the Three of Air, so I feel that when you didn't speak, great sadness, take time to heal, the need to forgive yourself and others. So they're forgiving themselves, they're forgiving you, Aries, they're forgiving everybody for the past and just looking forward to a very bright future. Away from the ego card here, false sense of entrapment. Perhaps they've been trapped in a relationship that's just very low vibrational. It's all about what's going on that's very superficial rather than has spiritual and emotional growth. It has depth, which is the relationship that they want with you, that has depth, that has meaning, that has forward movement. So wherever they've been, it's been very superficial, negative or fear-based thoughts. They're going around with this false self mask on, trying to kid themselves and kid you that they're doing okay, and they don't need you. They don't need you in their life. So they've put this false self mask on. It couldn't be further from the truth. They do want you. And look at that, Seven of Air. It was down to divine timing. Plans that need revision, more going on that meets the eye in poor timing. So I feel that when you both came into fruition, or sparked whatever it was, just never got off the ground, it was poor timing. But they do see you as inordinately attractive. They want to move their energy towards you. And I feel that when you come in with that tiny dialogue, look, they get popping full of energy here. It's just they're falling in love all over again. Falling in love. The need to balance emotions. So they're having to balance themselves out, because they're all off, they're all over the place, they're passionate, there's a lot of emotion here for you. They thought about taking a trip towards you many times, but I feel that the last time that you guys spoke to each other, there was no emotion there. There was no emotion. Neither of you knew how each other felt about each other. It's just denial, denial, denial. But there's a reason why both of you have kept each other in each other's hearts and minds, and it's because you want to be victorious, both of you, in making this a successful, committed relationship, spending time with each other. You're very into each other. So like I said, you do speak on the astral realm. The Chariot card here, very swiftly moving their energy towards you, wanting to, and the Emperor here. So they do see you as a divine counterpart. They have a plan, whatever this plan is for the future. It does have you in it, Aries. Organisation and logic, structure and discipline, leadership, knows what they want, but they can come across as a little bit cold, a little bit direct, but it's softened with that Empress energy. So it's nurturing this connection. And it is a cycle that needs to be complete. Look at that, the World card here. And also, it's a renewal. Gee whiz. Renewal of this relationship. Review and evaluate. A favourable assessment of the facts. Time to move in a new direction to complete this cycle. And also the King of Water here. They want to be able to open their heart to you and tell you that they love you. They do see you as trustworthy. They do respect you. They do want you to have their heart. Wow. And it's for you only, they've said. Wow. Okay. That's huge, isn't it? For you only. Wow. Anything else? Anything else? How does this person feel about Aries, please? How does this person feel about Aries? Yeah, look at that. They want to get to know you again. The Eight of Earth. They want to know everything about you. Right down to what you don't like, to what you do like, to all and everything in between. And look at that. Your seeds well planted, like a temporary pause in action. So now is the time to balance those scales and come back into together. King of Fire. Focus, focus, focus. Communicate with vision and be a leader. So this person really does want this. Like it was yesterday, and they've balanced themselves out, or are in the throes of balancing themselves out. Enjoying nice little luxury, spending quiet time alone, successful self-employment, trying to get themselves into this gorgeous Nine of Earth, kind of very balanced energy. It knows what they want, is independent of any situation, is independent, more importantly, materially for them, as in coinage. They can sustain themselves moving forward. And the Two of Air, being unable or unwilling to make a decision, pretending there is no problem. There has been a problem. You're without Aries. And the Six of Earth here, look at that. Gifts of time and effort. They want this to grow away from just holding all their thoughts and feelings about you inside, Aries, because it brings about a tremendous amount of instability when they think about you. They've never told you how much they love you. Time to rest or take a vacation. Allow more time before making a decision. Meditation may provide answers. So it's almost like when you start that dialogue, although it's tiny in its essence, this person here, it's kind of like, oh, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I really want it. I really want it. But I'm just going to have to slow myself down a little bit and not get so caught up, not so enthusiastic. And look at that. And perhaps they do have something to clear away. Objective decision making, clearing away all that no longer serves you, seeing humour in a situation. And it's almost like they're saying to themselves, let's just clear away the past. Whatever that was, just clear it away. We're here now. We're here now. Let's grow this. And look at that. And once they do, Two of Fire. We've come into your only partnerships or contracts. Continue to move forward, because both of you are putting the time and effort in to make these seeds grow. You're finding out about each other, what makes you tick. And perhaps this person did have an unwise choice. Learn what you can from this situation. Like I said, karmic relationships, we need to learn from them in order to progress forward. And the Balance card here. The need for balance, moderation, cooperation and compromise. Wait for perfect timing. Time is now. Ten of Water. Contented and rewarding family life for emotional material needs are met, and trustworthy relationships. This person trusts you and wants to build a very, if they have family, wants to introduce you to the family. They want everything to be equal, equilibrium, and the Strength card here, not giving up on this situation. Great inner strength, release harsh judgments, forgiveness and compassion. Beautiful. Anything else? Anything else? How does this person see Aries? How do they feel about them? Yeah, bit of a bruised heart space. You're not getting this off the ground. In the first instance, they are cutting something. They are balancing those Libran scales. Fair and just decisions. Moving their energy towards you. Look at that. The King of Earth. I'm here to stay. Don't worry about anything. Look at that. I want to give you my heart. Falling in love. Or the resurgence of a relationship. Spiritual growth, enhanced intuition. Yeah. and time to buckle down and get things done. There is a huge soul connection here. So this person here knows that you are not the best choice, but you vibrate on the same frequency as each other. You are soulmates. So it's honouring that soul contract between both of you. And the Six of Water, just like you had the Six of Cups. So it is something from the past. They want to revisit that now. They want that level of emotional fulfillment they felt when they connected with you. They want it back in 2021. Memories from your history or childhood, and it could very well be that you were either at college or school with each other. It could be that, and even from your side, Aries, the same applies to you as well. It could be, I don't know, somebody from your formative years that you've had a connection with and a spark, however it resonates. I'm just going to have a look at your romance angels and angel answers, because I think that that's everything you need to know. This person really does want to go for it though. I feel it's just making that decision to do it. Look at that compromise. We've also got you're ready. So what's the compromise? The compromise is actually just going for it and just sending that communication out. However, that resonates. So a year from now, it's just an extended period of time. So what do we need to know? What do we need to know for Aries, please? Aries. You're ready. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Yes, it does. Compromise is release your ex. The time's come to clear your energy of a situation or perhaps somebody. We've got new love here. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. It could be new. It's a new situation that you want to create, but they're not new to you because you have shared something with them in the past. So let go of control issues, allow this situation to unfold naturally. So it's going to take time. It's going to take time. Perhaps it already has taken time. Okay, so what else do we need to know? What else do we need to know for Aries, please? Aries and love. Aries and love. Aries. We've also got religious factors. Your love life's been influenced by your religious upbringing, spiritual path. It could be your religious, they're not. It could be your spiritual, they're not, vice versa. It could be difference in geographical location. It could be difference in age. Whatever is significantly different between both of you. And we've also got flirt. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. And what else do we need to know? There's you sending that message out. Or that communication. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Very soon, clearly decide what you want so it comes to you now. And anything else? Anything else? Anything else? We've also got here, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. This situation involves marriage, a commitment to each other, and perhaps marriage is inevitable between both of you, but surely it shows commitment because it is worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Beautiful reading. Okay, I'm just going to have a look at your Moonology cards. Gosh, this person's got a lot to say. Telling you that they're not giving up on the situation. They're trying to tell you what they're going through with this reading. Okay, what else do we need to know? What else do we need to know for Aries? Highest messages only, please, for Aries. Aries in love. Ooh. We've got here, time for healing, adjustments are required, slow, show the world the real you, bring love into a situation. What do you need to release? And step out of your comfort zone. So your comfort zone is just sitting there thinking about it. You need to put some forward movement into this and reconnect. So if it did resonate with you, Aries, please like, share, subscribe. Please remember to click the thumbs up button. It's probably more important than anything else. Free advisory services still available for those who are having energetic problems or just want a chat. So my door's always open. Feel free to use that service. It is in the description box below the video. Also, personal readings, all that bump is in the description box. And I'm also on Facebook as well, so pop over there. If I don't hear from you beforehand, have a beautiful week, and I love you loads. Take care.